with a competition. This will be tic-tac-toe, but this tic-tac-toe is a word game. So let me show you. Okay, let me show you. I will explain, and we're going to go boys against girls. Let me just read. Okay, here we go. So this is our tic-tac-toe. What do you need to do? Okay, I'm going to pick like one boy, one girl, one boy, one girl, but you're going to work in teams. For example, let's imagine I say, Kevin, pick a letter. And Kevin says, okay, I pick letter A. You have, let me see. 1 minute is too much. 30 seconds that all the men in the group have to come up with 7 words that start with the letter A. Okay? So in the chat box, all the men will put words with letter A. You have 30 seconds to get 7 words. It's not that much. Okay? If you get the 7 words with the letter A in the 30 seconds, you get, for example, the man could be the X's and the ladies are a star. Okay? So then you need to try to make it the toe, like having A, S, or Y, or A, M, W, or A, R, C to make tic-tac-toe. Yeah, tic-tac-toe is tres en raya. Yeah, so you need to do that. But to be able to put your X right here, you need to do the amount of words. Is that clear? Let me see. I'm not so clear. Yes, clear, clear? Kind of? Okay, we'll see. So let's try. Let me have my timer ready. Okay, let me put here 30 seconds. I think that's a lot, but we'll see. We'll see how you do. So what is the thing? When it's time for the men, all the men work in the chat. When it's time for the girls, all the girls put the words in the chat. And you need to get to the number of words that is here in parentheses. Of course, the word has to be correctly spelled. If you misspell the word, it doesn't count. Okay? So let's give it a try. Let's see if we could do it. So let me start. Who will pick a word? Let me have the chat open so I can count quickly. Remember, only 30 seconds. Let me put the chat on one side. Annotation on the other side. Okay, now I am ready. And let's start with girls. Fernanda, pick a letter.
Hi, I will say um T.
The letter T. Okay, starting now. 1, 2, 3. 12 words with letter T. All the girls in the chat box. Quickly, I have 1. Only 1, 2, 3. I don't know what's that. 4, 5, 6. Okay, I will count later. Let me wait for the 30 seconds. Okay, you cannot repeat the words. Time. No more, no more. Until television. Until television. Okay, so I have 1, television, turn 2, toxic 3, tomorrow 4, telephone 5, 3 is 6. Okay, talk is 7, Tuesday is 8, tiger 9, trip 10. How many? Okay, turkey, and today, yes. Okay, good. So the girls have, okay, you have the star here. Okay, good. Now, time for the men. Let me see. Alexander, pick a letter.
Uh, okay, C.
The letter C. You need 10 words starting now. Letter C. Okay, you still have time. Only the men, don't help them. Okay, time until cook, until cook. So is not with letter C. Okay, cook is 1, chicken is misspelled, 2, chill, 3, camp, 4, course. Wendy, you cannot help the man. Course, 4, 5, chicken, 6, city, 7, call, camp is 8, close is 9, and 10, creative, and you have much more. Okay, so here we put the man. Now, let me see who else. Marianne, pick a letter.
Letter R.
There's no letter R. How do you pronounce it? Letter? Ah, you can do it. Come on. R. R, like the
R.
pirates. Okay. R.
Sorry. R.
Don't worry, don't worry. We're learning. So 1, 2, 3. R. I think I should give only 15 seconds. Okay, let me see. Okay, yeah, much more than. Still have time, still have time. Keep thinking, girls. Okay, 1 second time. Okay, until revive, until revive. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. Okay, perfect. Yeah. So that's for the girls. Okay, now. Oh, no. Let me see. Ricardo, pick a letter. Be careful.
M.
Letter M. Okay. So 30 seconds starting now. M. Okay. You were ready, Ricardo. That's cheating. Okay. For the next ones, I'm going to put only 15 seconds. 30 is too much. You're too fast. Okay, we still have 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, time. Yeah, and of course, I saw a lot more than 8 words. Okay, very good. So let me put your X right here. Okay, time for the girls. And Wendy, pick a letter.
Letter W.
W. Okay, W is starting now. 15 seconds only. W is a popular letter in English. Okay, only 15. You have 5 seconds. Time until wall, until wall. So let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, more than enough. Okay, very good. So this is for the girls. Now let me see. Jimmy, pick a letter.
No. S.
Which one? S. Okay, letter S. Starting. Wait. Don't think. Don't think. Don't think yet. Don't think. Now, I already have like 9 messages. Let me check. Okay. And it is like 10. Only 15 seconds. S is also very popular. Okay, 2. And time until simple. Let me count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's repeat it. 8, 9, 10. Yeah, you got it. Okay, so that will be letter S for the man. Now, Maria Paula, pick a number. A number, a letter.
A.
Letter A, starting now, 15 seconds, girls. Letter A. Five, four, three, two, one. Time until arrow. I have one. Let me see, where's my arrow? Okay, one, two, a second. I don't know what's that. Two, three, four, five, six, seven. Okay, very good. Okay, now I think nobody's going to win. Time for the man. Let me see, Dante, pick a letter.
Letter N.
Letter L. Okay, start now, 15 seconds, 6 words with L. Okay. Okay, time's up. So let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a lot more. Oh my God, I think I have underestimated you people. I'm so sorry for that. And should have put it more difficult. And let's finish with the girls and the letter Y, starting now. What is Joel? Okay, and time until York. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and a lot. Okay, a lot of yellows. Okay, nobody won. Nobody won. So this is a tie. Okay, just a little brain break. Okay, so you can work with your vocabulary. And now we are going to do a little project. Okay, well, individual this time. Okay, we're going to work on an activity. This activity is individual. What are you going to do? Yesterday, I told you to come thinking about a person that you know a lot about. It could be a grandfather, or it could be a parent, or somebody famous if you want. And you're going to write about the life of this person, okay? That you're making an interview or a biography. Here we have some questions. For example, when was he or she born? Where was he or she born? What does, or what, let me see. Sorry, I had the table right there. I cannot see. Okay, so what did she do, or did he do after um, he left school? Or then we have, for example, get a job, go to university. Talk a little bit about the life of this person. Then, let's see, and then I'm going to talk about the present. Okay, where does he or she live now? How long have he or she lived there? Okay, what um, does he or she do? How long he or she had been in that job? Okay, like answering these questions about a person that you know. And at the end, you're going to write, answer that question. Do you think that he or she has had a good life? Why or why not? Yeah. I think maybe the easiest people to talk about maybe our grandparents. Yeah. Maybe you can pick one of your grandparents and talk about them. Or your parents, people that you really know, and you can talk about their past and their present. Yeah. Remember, when we go here, how long have he lived there? Yeah, because we're talking in that last place that they live right now, from the past until now. We're going to use the present perfect here. And the questions about the past, we're going to use the simple past. When was he or she born? Where was he or she? What did they do after they left school? Yeah. So remember to write the questions correctly and put the answer. Is this clear? Now, we are more than 20, and in each of these Jamboards, you can only have until 20 pages. So I'm going to distribute you a little bit. Okay, so if your last name starts from the A to the L, you're going to use this link, okay? I'm going to put, give me a second. Please, if you have questions, let me know if it's clear or not clear what to do. I'm going to give you an example. Maybe it will be clearer. Let me talk about my father, okay? When was my father born? He was born in, I have no idea, in September 6, 1952, I think, 1952. Where was he born? He was born in Bahia. What did he do after he left school? He went to study at El Zamorano. Yeah, I think it's Nicaragua or Costa Rica. Okay. He went to Zamorano.
Honduras.
Honduras. Yes, thank you, Paula. It was around there. Where does he live now? He lives in Quevedo. How long he have lived there? Maybe for 30 years. What does he do? He's a consultant on corn because that's his main crop. How long he have worked on that? Maybe 40 years, as long as I can remember. What does he do in his free time? I think what he does in his free time now is send things through WhatsApp videos because I receive them all the time. So I think that's his thing to do now. Okay, so do you think he has have a good life? Maybe yes, maybe not. He have faced a lot of trouble in his life. So I'm not so sure about how good his life has been. Okay, so in the chat box, I'm going to give you a page. Okay, let me click here so you see what you're going to get. And you're going to have a Jamboard like this. Okay, you're going to put your name here. You have the questions right there. The only thing that you have to do is to pick the text here, click there, and start writing. Okay, that's the only thing that you need to do. This is individual. So this one that is part 1, I'm going to put the link now, but only the people whose last name is from the letter A to the letter L are going to enter in this link, okay? Only if your last name is from a last name from A to L, you're going to enter in this link, okay? For people whose last name is from M and on, you're going to enter on the other link. It's the same, it's just that there's not enough space in one of them for you. Okay, so let's distribute it like that. These are the type of activities, the ones that I grade, okay? Later, I will share with you your grades, okay, so far, as soon as I finish grading. From M to Z. And there you have the link for the people whose last name starts from M to C. Remember to enter, pick a page, put your name, and start writing, okay? Don't forget also to put the name of the person you're writing about, okay? For example, my father is called Cesar. In parentheses, I put my father, okay? So put that so I can know who you're talking about.
Write like a story.
Write like answering the questions about this person. You don't need to write a paragraph. You can just put the questions and answer. What am I going to grade? That the question is well made, okay, in the correct tense. That's what I'm going to check, okay? Remember,
Everyone answered every questions.
answer, yes, this is individual. Paula, pick one person that you know well and answer the questions about that person. That's why this is individual, okay? You pick the person you want to write about. If you don't understand, if you're not clear, please let me know. If you don't know to which link to go, please let me know. Okay, my dearly, so your link will be the first one. Just a second. First one. Please put the question and put the answer. Question and answer. Because what I want to see is that you can make the question correct, okay? Besides answering it correct. Okay, make the question and answer.
Miss, but we need to answer the ones that are says the past and the present.
Yes, both. Okay, because you're going to make the contrast of the past and the present of that person's life. Yeah. Answer all the questions and make all the questions. Yes, Ricardo, good. Fernanda, don't forget the question. Okay? Write also the question. Like,
The
I mean,
past and the present.
yes,
Both of,
please.
both of
Both
them.
of them. Both of them. You will have enough time to do it, Paula, but do it. Damaris, I don't know how you do to write with the pen so good in these things. I cannot write with that pen. Elizabeth, when was he born? Okay, when was he born? Yes. Same thing, Corina. When was he born? Do you have questions? Is something not clear? Because I see that there is a lot of people that are not working yet. Let me know if you have questions.
Teacher, a question. It
Yes.
may be about a famous person.
If you want to write about a famous person, it's okay. But it will be better if it's a person that you know. They're not difficult questions.
Uh, Sorry, a question.
Yes.
In the case of the past, the third question could be, what did the name do after
Mhm.
leaving school?
Exactly.
Okay,
What did?
thanks.
You're welcome. Fernanda, in question number 4, check the auxiliary. You're missing the auxiliary. Where does he live? No S. I remember that. Check that. Let's see. Ricardo, first the verb, then the noun. So when was Sylvia born? Change the order. Question word, verb, then the subject, then the rest. Okay? Separate that word. And the same in the question with where. Where does Sylvia live? Yeah. And the ones with how long, put them in present perfect. Darwin, same thing. When was he born? And when was he born? In questions, we make an inversion. First the verb, then the subject. In a regular sentence, first the subject, then the verb. But in questions, the order is inverted. Okay, you make an inversion. Don't forget the auxiliary verbs, do, in present, did, in past. I remember that. Marianne, the questions, but also the questions, not just the answers, make the question.
Okay, teacher.
Okay. Let's see that, Marie.
Miss, I have some question.
Yes, Ricardo, tell me.
In the present question, the
How long?
we need to put the how long with the noun and the complement.
Oh. If I say that the question is in present perfect, how do you do it? How long? Then we have Sylvia, right? So we say, has she lived
Okay.
there? Okay. Remember, in present perfect, the auxiliary is have or has. When you make a question, you put first the auxiliary, well, first the question word, then the auxiliary, then the subject, then the main verb, and then whatever comes after it. Yeah, but that will be the order to make a question.
Okay.
Okay. If it's not the verb be, of course. Yeah. So let me keep checking. Okay, doing good, Damaris. Okay, Jocelyn. Same thing in the present. Jocelyn, where does she live? And eliminate the S. Okay, when we make a question in the present with a verb that is not the verb be, we're going to use the auxiliary do or does. Okay, so where does she live now? How long has she lived there? Okay, correct that, Jocelyn. Miss Elizabeth, yeah, yes. Okay, very good, Elizabeth. Let's check Kevin. Where was she? When did she? What did she? Kevin, in question number 3, what did she do? Okay, what did she do after she leaves? Okay, what did she do? Where does she live is correct. How long how she lived there? That's correct. What in the other one that says what do and it says job. So what does she do? No have here. Does in this part. And in the last one, well, and then we have how long? How long, make the question, how long have she done that? We can complete it like that, or just put how long. What have she, what does she do? Okay, in present, does she do? Also here, in her free time. What does she do in her free time? Okay, let me see, I don't, When was he? I don't know. First the verb, then the subject. When was he born? Where was Carlos born? What did he do? That's okay. Where does he live? Okay, let's correct those questions. I don't. We continue, Corina. Let me see. When just correct. You're missing a name. When was she born? Where was she born? Okay. Okay. Here, Corina, how long has she lived? We need to use the past participle. And the last one, what does she do? You're missing the auxiliary. What does she do? Okay, let me continue. So, Melina. Same thing, Melina. Where first was she born? When was she born? What did she do? That's okay. Where does she live? How long has she lived there? That's okay. Ginger, let me see. Okay, very good, Ginger. Yes, so far so good, Ginger. Raul. Maybe I'm just, let me eliminate this letter here. Where did she live? Does she live? Yes, very good. Very good, very good. Excellent. Paula, don't forget the questions. Okay, I want to see the questions. You only have the answers. I want to see how you make the questions.
Okay, Miss.
Okay, thank you. Mayerly, when was he born? Okay, in this case, we are asking a question in simple past. I was correcting it for you. When was he born? Okay, did he do after he lives? Okay, what did he do? Where does he live? How long does or have she lived there? Does he live? That's okay. Hey, Gonzalo, go ahead, work. But pick a, Gonzalo, pick a page that is, you don't have an empty page?
Okay, okay.
Okay, let me duplicate one more for you, okay? Wait a sec. Oh, no, 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 what I need is just to put. Stay there, stay where you are. I'm going to copy it for you. Okay, now there you have the questions, Gonzalo. Work, but hurry up because we're not going to take more than 10 minutes. Actually, maybe 5. So hurry up. Most people are almost finished. Now let me see the other page. Okay, Nayeli, questions. Okay, you have the answer. You need to put the question. You need to complete the question. Let me see, Dante. Okay, very good, Dante. Only question number 2 of the past. How long have she lived there? That question number, the second question in the past, Dante, make it in present perfect. Yes? And that goes also for the other one is okay. Yeah, only the second question, Dante. Check that one. Remember that the last question is if you think that person have lived a good life. Yeah, that's how I did it. Let me see, Jimmy. Okay. Where was he born? Not did. In this case, was. Where was he born? What does he do? Or what, I'm sorry, it's past. What did he do in this one? Okay, what did he do after he left school? Check that one, Jimmy. Let me see. Where does he live now? That's okay. How long has he lived there? That question goes in present perfect. Okay. What does he do now? And how long has he, not he has he been doing it? So check that. What does he do in his free time? Okay, check your questions, Jimmy. Hugo, let me see. Okay, very good. In the past, in the present, Hugo, it will be, where does he live? Okay, when we ask a question with a verb that is not the verb be, we need to include the auxiliary. So where does he live now? Yes? So check that. That's for Hugo. I don't know if Hugo is still here. Can't see Hugo. Let me continue checking. Okay, Nicolás. What was it? What did he do? That's correct. What does he live? How long do he live there? Okay, in this question, Nicolás, how long did he live there? In this case, should be a question in present perfect. How long have he lived there? Yeah, because it's from the past until now. And the other part is Wendy. Okay. Wendy, you make more questions than the ones that are there. Okay, let me see, where does he live? To make other questions. Remember to make the how long questions. There you have the how long, okay? Make sure that you have the questions that are there. And I think that's it. I don't have anybody else. Okay, so pay attention to the things that I say, and you have 3 minutes to finish. Okay, but you have good work. Don't forget to answer the last question. Do you think he or she has had a good life? A few more minutes and then we move on. Okay, just to remind you that Friday we don't have class. Okay, so tomorrow will be our last class this week. Okay, are you finished, people? Finish. Let me see you. Okay, remember. Okay, are you done? Just correct those little things. Today I'm going to close this because this is a class work. Okay, so if you don't do it now, during this class, by the end of the class, I'm going to make this disappear. Okay, Jimmy, Alexander, Jocelyn, Nicolas, Corina, Melina, and Mayerly, I cannot see you. Are you there? Because we're going to start with the next part. Please remember, thank you, Nicolas. That's so nice. Thank you, Jocelyn. Okay, now I know you're there. I know where you were finished, maybe. That's why you were like that. So today we're going to talk about invention, and it's called the mothers of invention. So I want you to think about the one that you consider is the most important invention, the one that, I don't know, revolutionized your life and the life of the world. What's the most important invention that has been made according to your opinion? Put it in the chat box. I want to see. What do you think is the most important invention? Okay, let me see your answers. The most important invention. Okay, Paula says cell phones. Gonzalo says the pen. That was unexpected. Let me see. Vaccines, says Nicolas. The wheel, Alexander. Energy. Okay. But do you invent energy? Electricity could be. Yeah? Electricity. Maybe. Okay, cars, the light bulb. Now, nobody else? No more inventions? You see, energy. Energy will be electricity because energy is something that is there. Okay, the sun is energy, the wind is energy. Yeah, but electricity, that was an invention. Wi-Fi, says Corina. What else? What else? Let me know. The light bulb, says Jocelyn. Medicine. Okay, so, I have a lot of medicine students here in the class. So that's good. Traffic lights, traffic lights. The woman, says Darwin. He sent it to me also. I agree with you, Darwin. Women are the best invention. Okay, but what else? What else? What else do you think is important? That I don't know. I agree with electricity. Football. Okay, that was also an invention. Football, penicillin. Okay, even though some people are allergic to it. Yeah, so okay, people. So today we're going to talk about invention. I brought a little video, but this video is from some modern and, in my opinion, maybe a little peculiar inventions. They're not they're not that important. You can live without them, but they're just, in my opinion, very clever. Okay, to make your life even easier. The first photograph of the DNA. Okay, Wendy, yeah, like the code of the DNA, right? Okay. You know, I'm also a biology teacher, so I really like uh, this type of thing, science. Okay, so the greatest invention, okay, the greatest inventions of the 21st century. I don't think they're the greatest inventions. I just think that they're curious and they could make your life easier. So let's look at this one. Okay, so out of these inventions, you know, they're not greatest inventions. They're just some curious inventions. Which one did you like more? Maria Paula, what about you? Which one do you think it's something that you would like to buy?
The scissors pizza.
The pizza scissors. Yes, the pizza scissors. What about Jimmy? Which one would you like to buy? Do I have to be here? Or Darwin?
I'm here.
Okay, there you are. Jimmy, what do you think? Did you watch the
You
video?
repeat me. Kinda, I have like internet crash.
Okay. Okay, so don't worry. It's just A warm up. And Darwin, what do you think? Which one would you like to have?
Let the water,
Can you repeat?
let the water.
The water here, the one that shows you the temperature. Okay. And let me see. What about you, Damaris? Which one do you like?
Poop out. El otro no alcancé a leer.
Can you repeat? The
El de
pop-up
los
plug? The pop-up
Yes.
plug? Okay, okay. Kevin, what about you? Which one do you like?
El de fingers, el que
The
tenía,
book holder? The one to
yes,
hold the book? Oh, yeah, I think that's a good one. I would like to have one.
the scissors pizza.
And pizza scissors, yes.
Pizza.
Okay, let me ask a few more people. Nayeli, what about you? Which one would you like to have?
The coffee,
Can you repeat?
the coffee.
The coffee? Which coffee? I don't remember the coffee. Mhm.
Es que
What
no
did you-
recuerdo cómo se llama.
Okay.
De- es el último que apareció casi en mí.
Oh, I don't know the other. Okay, don't worry. Something about coffee. And what about you, Aaron? Which one would you like to have?
Pizza scissor.
Also the pizza scissors. Okay, the coffee holder could be, right? The drink holder
Yes,
that you
miss.
put it in the desk. Okay,
Yeah.
now. Yeah, I would like to have that one too. Okay, okay, so these are just a small inventions. Now, Nicolas, if you could invent something to make your life easier, I don't know, what would you do? What would you invent?
I don't know, I guess something to like, I don't know, a drawer with infinite space right here beside me.
Okay, so you can just like Mary Poppins.
Exactly.
Somebody yeah? I thought Mary Poppins. I said nobody will know who is Mary Poppins. Okay, okay, you know who's Mary Poppins. So something like that. Or Doraemon, right? That can take everything out of his pocket. Let me see who else. Alexander, what about you? What would you invent?
The wallet that always have money.
A wallet that will always have money. Okay, that would be a good invention. And Fernanda, what about you?
Maybe some kind of drugs like penicillin.
Okay. Alexander put a face like, drugs. No, but drugs are like medicine, yeah? not the illegal kind of drugs. Okay, so you know, I always said that I would like to have something in my car that will have like a screen or something on the back when somebody is honking beside me that say, okay, I don't know, go through me, or do you want to go to the bathroom or something like that. So I can say to that person what I cannot say. So maybe I could make a patent of that. Okay, so I'm going to show you, let me stop these because they always repeat. I'm going to show you some inventions. There are 8 inventions here. Okay, the letters are very small, so let me show you what they represent. Okay, this is the dishwasher, disposable nappies or baby diapers. Okay, disposable diapers. The zipper, windscreen wipers. Okay, the wipers of the car. The bulletproof vest. Here is tip X. We know it more as liquid paper. Yeah, the corrector, pen corrector, washing machine, and hair dryer. Out of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 inventions, 5 of them were made by women. Okay, they were invented by a woman. So, let me see. Corina, which of these do you think was invented by a woman? Tell me one that you believe was invented by a woman. Which of these inventions? Marina, are you there?
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Okay, you're thinking.
Um, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe kind of the thing that looks like a medicine, but I don't know what it is.
Okay, the top X, tip X. That will be a corrector. It's the pen corrector, like liquid paper.
Yes,
Okay,
maybe.
so that one. Now, Gonzalo, which one do you think, which other was invented by a woman? What do you think, Gonzalo?
Discúlpeme, no le escuché bien.
Okay, which of these inventions, okay, we have dishwasher, the disposable nappies, a zipper, windscreen wipers, bulletproof vest, washing machine, hair dryer. Which of these do you think was invented by a woman?
Mercury, el elemento químico, no sé cómo se dice.
No, but from these inventions, yes, the radio by Marie Curie, but we are talking about these inventions here. I have dishwasher, I have the disposable diapers, the zipper, the windscreen wipers, the bulletproof vest, washing machine, hair dryer. Which one of these do you think was invented by a woman? It's just your opinion. We don't know if it's right or wrong. We're going to find out later.
Hair dry.
The hair dryer, okay, Aaron says the hair dryer. Okay, think, Gonzalo. Elizabeth, what do you think?
Maybe the disposable nappies.
The diaper is right here, okay. And Ginger, what do you think?
The dishwasher.
The dishwasher. Okay. Could be. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. 5 of these were invented by women. I don't know, which other do you think a woman, Marianne, what do you think? One more that you think was invented by a woman.
The zipper.
The zipper, okay,
Yes.
here, okay. So, according to the class here, the dishwasher, the disposable nappies, the zip X, and hair dryer were invented by women. Now, we're going to listen and discover which ones were really invented by a woman. So, let's listen.
4.37. Good afternoon, and welcome to another edition of Science Today. In today's program, we're going to hear about women inventors. When we think of famous inventors, we usually think of men. People like Alexander Graham Bell, Guglielmo Marconi, Thomas Edison. But, as Sally will tell us, many of the things which make our lives easier today were invented by women.
That's absolutely right. Let's take the dishwasher, for example. This was invented by a woman called Josephine Cochrane in 1886. She was a rich American who gave a lot of dinner parties. But she was annoyed that her servants used to break plates and glasses when they were washing up after a party. So, Josephine decided to try and invent a machine which could wash a lot of plates and glasses safely. Apparently, she said, "If nobody else is going to invent a dishwasher, then I will." She designed the machine, and then she found a company to make it. At first, only hotels and restaurants bought Josephine's new machine. But today, the dishwasher is used by millions of people all over the world. The car was invented by a man. But it was a woman, Mary Anderson, who in 1903 solved one of the biggest problems of driving. Until her invention, it was impossible for drivers to see where they were going when it was raining or snowing. They had to open their window. The name of Mary's invention? Windscreen wipers. An invention that definitely improved the lives of millions of people was disposable nappies. They were invented by a woman called Marion Donovan. Her father and uncle were inventors, and when she had young children, she sat down and invented a nappy that you could use and then throw away. Anybody who has a small baby will know what a big difference disposable nappies make to our lives. But although she invented it in 1950, it wasn't until 1961 that an American company bought Marion's idea. Today, millions of disposable nappies are used every day, and Marion's invention has been made more eco-friendly. Now you can buy biodegradable nappies. And now to our next inventor. In 1956, Betty Naismith Graham was working as a secretary. Like all secretaries at that time, she used to get very frustrated and angry when she made typing mistakes. In those days, if you made a mistake, you had to get a new sheet of paper and start again from the beginning. Then she had a brilliant idea, which was to use a white liquid to paint over mistakes. Her invention is called Tipp-Ex today. Mrs. Graham was a divorced mother, and her invention made her a very rich woman. Her son, Mike Naismith, became a famous pop star. He was a member of the American group, the Monkees. And finally, policemen, soldiers, and politicians all over the world are protected by something which was invented by a woman. In 1966, Stephanie Kwalek invented Kevlar, a special material which was very light but incredibly strong, much stronger than metal. This material is used to make bulletproof vests. Stephanie's invention has probably saved thousands of lives.
Thanks very much, Sally. So, if you thought that everything was invented by men, think again.
Okay, so we got some right and some wrong, okay? So the first one, what was invented by Josephine Cochrane? Somebody got it?
Dishwasher.
The dishwasher. Okay, so in that one, we were okay. Dishwasher was invented by a woman. What about number two, Mary Anderson?
Windscreen wipers.
Windscreen wipers. Yes, very good. Windscreen wipers. Now, what about number three, Marion Donovan?
Nappies.
The nappies, okay, disposable. They were good for the people, bad for the environment, but now they're being better. What about number four?
Tipp-Ex.
The Tipp-Ex, we were also right about that. And the last one?
Bulletproof vest.
The bulletproof vest. Okay, maybe we wouldn't imagine that it was a woman that invented this. Okay, the bulletproof vest. So we have, where's my razor? No zipper and no hair dryer. Okay, in that case, we have windscreen and bulletproof. Okay, so 3 out of 5, not bad at all. Now, we're going to listen again, but this time we're going to listen for a specific detail. Yeah, and we're going to be answering some of these questions. So let me eliminate these. And we're going to listen for some specifics. Yeah. Here we have the first question is, what happened after Josephine's croquet dinner party? Okay, what was the problem that made her invent this dishwasher? Okay. Number 2, what was the problem with cars in 1903 when it rained or snowed? Number 3, how many disposable nappies are used every day? Number 4, what was Betty Smith Graham's job? Number 5, what was special about the material Stephanie Kolek invented? And at the end, this is a personal question. I would like some people to answer. Or we can answer in the chat box so everybody participate. Which of the 5 inventions do you think was the best? Okay, so let's go for question number 1.
4.37.
Okay, what happened at the dinner party?
Good afternoon, and welcome to another edition of Science Today. In today's programme, we're going to hear about women inventors. When we think of famous inventors, we usually think of men, people like Alexander Graham Bell, Guglielmo Marconi, Thomas Edison. But, as Sally will tell us, many of the things which make our lives easier today were invented by women.
That's absolutely right. Let's take the dishwasher, for example. This was invented by a woman called Josephine Cochrane in 1886. She was a rich American who gave a lot of dinner parties. But she was annoyed that her servants used to break plates and glasses when they were washing up after a party. So, Josephine decided to try and invent a machine which could wash a lot of plates and glasses safely. Apparently, she said, "If nobody else is going to invent a dishwasher, then I will." She designed the machine, and then she found a company to make it. At first, only hotels and restaurants bought Josephine's new machine. But today, the dishwasher is used by millions of people all over the world.
Okay, so let me stop there. So what happened after Josephine Cochrane dinner parties? Who can tell me? What was the problem?
She was annoying because she broke many plates. So
Okay.
she was trying to find a safe, like a safe way to wash all the dishes.
Okay, she didn't broke the plates, but the people that work for her, right? The people that work for her were breaking plates all the time. Okay, yes, very good. Now, let's go with the part of cars.
Car was invented by a man, but it was a woman, Mary Anderson, who in 1903 solved one of the biggest problems of driving. Until her invention, it was impossible for drivers to see where they were going when it was raining or snowing. They had to open their window. The name of Mary's invention? Windscreen wipers.
Okay, so what was the problem with the cars? Yes, tell me.
That was impossible to see when it was raining, and they opened the window to see.
Mm-hmm. Somebody ever had this problem? Maybe the wipers are not working. Yeah, it has happened to you? Or even
It
when
was.
so even when if the air conditioner of your car is not working and it's raining, everything will become like foggy and it's so difficult to see. So this was a big solution. Okay, let's go to the next invention.
An invention that definitely improved the lives of millions of people was disposable nappies. They were invented by a woman called Marion Donovan. Her father and uncle were inventors, and when she had young children, she sat down and invented a nappy that you could use and then throw away. Anybody who has a small baby will know what a big difference disposable nappies make to our lives. But although she invented it in 1950, it wasn't until 1961 that an American company bought Marion's idea. Today, millions of disposable nappies are used every day, and Marion's invention has been made more eco-friendly. Now you can buy biodegradable nappies.
Okay, Mayerly, how many disposable nappies are used every day?
55 millions.
Well, she didn't say number, but millions. Yes, millions of nappies every day. Okay, people here that have kids, you know that in one day, with a little baby, you may even use 10 diapers in just one day. Now, number 4, what was Betty Smith Graham's job? Okay, let's listen.
And now to our next inventor. In 1956, Betty Naismith Graham was working as a secretary. Like all secretaries at that time, she used to get very frustrated and angry when she made typing mistakes. In those days, if you made a mistake, you had to get a new sheet of paper and start again from the beginning. Then she had a brilliant idea, which was to use a white liquid to paint over mistakes. Her invention is called Tipp-Ex today. Mrs. Graham was a divorced mother, and her invention made her a very rich woman. Her son, Mike Naismith, became a famous pop star. He was a member of the American group, the Monkees.
Okay, so let me see. Nayeli, what was her job? What was Betty's job? Yes? Nayeli? Okay, somebody can help? Okay, Nayeli, go ahead, tell me.
Miss, please repeat the audio, please.
This time we're doing the second time, but don't worry if you're not clear about that. Somebody knows the answer?
Secretary.
She was a secretary, okay? She was a secretary. Let's go to the next one. Listen carefully. The question is, what was special about the material that she invented?
And finally, policemen, soldiers, and politicians all over the world are protected by something which was invented by a woman. In 1966, Stephanie Kvalek invented Kevlar, a special material which was very light but incredibly strong, much stronger than metal. This material is used to make bulletproof vests. Stephanie's invention has probably saved thousands of lives.
Thanks very much, Sally. So, if you thought that everything was invented by men, think again.
Okay, so Dante, what was special about this material? What do you think? What was special? Yeah, yeah. Any idea, Dante? Or not sure? Not sure? Okay, what about Melina? Do you know what was special about the material? Okay, Darwin, go ahead, tell me.
It had a light but hard material.
Exactly, it was light but really strong material, okay, even more than metal. So, very good. Now, in the chat box, which of these 5 inventions you think was the best? Okay, we have dishwasher, windscreen wipers, disposable nappies, Tipp-Ex, or bulletproof vests. Which one do you think was the best invention? Okay, Ricardo says Tipp-Ex, Fernanda the bulletproof vest, Dante windscreen wipers, the Kevlar. Okay, the one that Kevlar did it, so that will be, let me see. What's the
Kevlar
Kevlar?
is the bulletproof vest.
The bulletproof. Okay, okay. Oh, you're getting technical with me, Nicolas. I have no idea about that. Okay. Tipp-Ex, bulletproof vest. Oh, also, Wendy, what is that? Polyparaphenoline. What is that? Okay, also Nayeli, the Kevlar, dishwasher. Okay, the material now. Okay, okay, thank you. Now I'm learning things today. Okay, windscreen wipers. I will go for the windscreen wipers. Okay, that will be my choice. Okay, So let's take a break. Okay, we're going to do it before I get to what I want to get, but I think it's time. So let me move my picture up here and let's take the break. Okay, we're going to take the break now. 10 minutes, people. We come back at 7:40 for the second part. Yeah. We'll see you in 10. Okay, time's up. Break time is over. Let me know that you're there. And let's continue. Are we here, people? Let me see you.
Yes, Miss.
Okay, thank you, Jimmy. Thank you. Let's see who else is here. It's because the ones that I see, I can't see. Okay, but I know now I see Fernanda here, Kevin is here, and that's it. Fernanda, Kevin, and Jimmy. No one else. Okay, now I have Darwin. Let me see you people. Aaron also here. Thank you, Gonzalo. Okay, I have Marianne. Oh, still people drinking their coffee. Okay, there you go. Jocelyn, Dante, thank you. Karina, thank you. Okay, Paula. Well, now we're going to do a little exercise, and I would ask some people to help me describing the pictures. Okay, what you see, what happened in these pictures. Yeah. So the first picture will be for, let me see who's ready. Hey, Marianne, you're ready to participate. So here, Marianne, the first picture is for you. What happened here? What can you tell me?
Okay, the children is the children watch how to paint.
Okay, only this one. This is another picture. Only this one.
Ah, okay, solo.
Yeah,
Okay,
only
okay.
this. Only this. Yeah, I'm sorry. It could be confused.
Okay. The children.
The child, just one. Okay, the child.
The child. The boy is surprised.
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 Okay, the boy is surprised. Why? Why is he surprised?
Oh, okay. Perdón.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
The window is broken.
Exactly. Very good. So the boy is surprised because the window is broken. Okay, the window is broken. Maybe the boy broke the window. We don't know. But what we know is that the window is broken. Very good. Now, help me with the other picture. Let me see. Jocelyn, what happened right here? Or what is happening?
Okay, I can see that the man is painting the wall yellow.
Okay, the man is painting the wall yellow. Now, Jocelyn, can you say that? But I want you to start your sentence with the wall.
The wall. The wall is painted by the man.
Yes, very good. Okay, so we can say the man is painting the wall, or the wall is being painted by the man. Okay, both ways are correct. Let me have some other picture. Now, let me see. Kevin, help me with this one. What do you think is happening, or what happened in this picture? What is this?
I can see the, no sé.
I think it's a table.
Como ebanista.
The carpenter?
Exactly. The carpenter?
Carpenter? It's okay?
Yes.
The carpenter what? The carpenter is making
making the table. Making the table.
So So the carpenter is making the table. Now, Fernanda, can you tell me the same thing? But I want you to start your sentence with the table.
The table is making by the man.
Okay, the table is made by the man, by the carpenter. So the table is made or is being made. Now, what about this picture? And let me see. Darwin, can you tell me what is happening in this picture?
The player is going to take a penalty.
The player is going to take a penalty. Yes, very good. Now, Gonzalo, can you tell me the same thing? But I want you to start your sentence with the ball. What can we say about the ball? And so the player is going to kick the ball, right? Now, the ball, what? What can we say about the ball? An idea? Okay, can somebody help Gonzalo? If we want to talk about the ball, what can we say here? Somebody.
The child play football.
Okay, the children is playing football, but I want a sentence that starts with the ball. Okay, I would say the player is going to kick the ball. But what can I say if I want to start with the ball? My sentence will start with the ball. Can somebody help me with that?
The ball will be kicked for the ball.
The ball will be kicked by the player. Yeah, good. We can say that. The ball will be kicked. And that's it. Excellent. Very good, Kevin. Thank you. Now, I have two more. Okay. Well, actually, three. So in the first one, let me see who can help me. Elizabeth, what can you tell me about this picture?
Girl maybe is painting with
A picture. Okay, can you repeat a little bit louder?
A woman is painting maybe with acrylic paint,
Paint.
acrylics or oleos.
Okay, okay. Now, can you tell me something about this picture? But Ricardo, can you tell me something about the picture? But I want you to start with this is a picture, so the picture. The picture or the paint, but we cannot use the paint. The picture.
The picture.
Give it a try. Don't worry because I'm going to explain this later. I just want you to figure out first. So the picture is painted, maybe. The picture is painted by
Picasso.
By Picasso, okay, so let's say that's Picasso, okay, or by the woman. Now, what about these? Let me see who can help me with this one. Ginger, help me with this. What can you tell me about this picture?
The man is stealing her wallet.
The man is stealing her wallet. Yes, very good. Now, Nicolas, can you tell me about this picture? But I want you to talk about the wallet.
The wallet is being robbed.
So the wallet is being robbed. Okay. Of course, we say by a thief, right? Now, what about the last picture? Dante, what is happening here?
Thief opening the window.
The thief is opening the window. And Alexander, now tell me about the window.
The window is been opened by the criminal.
Okay, very good. So always we can have, well, not always, but many times we can say the same thing in two ways. Okay, we can say, for example, I can focus on the boy, and I could say the boy broke the window, or I can focus on the window, the object, and I will say the window is broken. Yeah. I could also have here, I can focus on the person, and I would say the painter is painting the wall. Or I can focus on the object, and I could say the wall is being painted. Yeah? This is the difference between active voice and passive voice. Yeah? When we speak in active voice, we are focusing, or the most important thing in the sentence is the person making the action. But when we are speaking passive voice, the most important thing is the one that is receiving the action. And today we're going to talk about the passive, but we're not going to use all the different tenses in passive. We're just going to focus in two. Okay, we're going to talk about the present and the past, simple passive. So let's look at these two sentences. The first sentence, could you please read it? Let me see. Aaron, could you please read sentence number 1? I don't know, sentence number 1, or Wendy. And remember, if you're the no camera and I call you and you don't answer, for me, you're not there. Okay. So I don't know. Wendy, sentence number 1, could you read it, please? No, Wendy. What about, let's see, who's up here? Nayeli, are you there? Oh, okay. You're still drinking coffee? Please help me, Dante. First sentence. Just read it. Read it. This sentence number 1. Can you just read it? Microphone?
Right.
Okay, just read the sentence. An American woman?
The dishwasher.
Okay, an American woman invented the dishwasher. What's the subject in this sentence?
Woman.
An American woman. Okay, that's the subject, right? The verb in the sentence? Oops, I'm sorry, I cannot use this too. Invented, okay? What she invented?
The dishwasher.
The dishwasher. Very good. Now, please, the second sentence. Jocelyn, could you read the next sentence?
The dishwasher was invented by an American woman.
Okay, what's the subject in this sentence?
The dishwasher.
The dishwasher. Okay. And what's the verb?
Invented.
Okay, in this case?
Was invented.
Was invented. Yeah. In this first sentence, the subject that you are talking about is the person that made the action. But in the second sentence, the subject is the object that received the action. This first sentence is in active voice, and the verb is an active verb. This is simple past. In the second sentence, the object here became the subject in this sentence. And the verb is different. You see, invented, was invented. This is a verb in past passive. Then we say by an American woman. Yeah. And today we're going to work with these. And the focus will be, in this case, in the object. Okay. Who is receiving this action? So let's just get to the theory a little bit, and then we're going to do some exercise. The present passive, present tense. For example, the player kicked the ball. Yeah. So I would say the ball is kicked by the player. Okay. Simple present. What other thing? If we go to past, I could say he made the cake, or I could say the cake was made by him. Yeah. So present and past. How do we change the verb? When we go to passive, we're going to add the verb be. And the main verb, we change it to past participle. What does that mean? The directions are explained by the teacher. In active will be the teacher explains the direction. Yeah. So what do? I put the verb be, am, is, or are. The verb be in present. And then I'm going to put the action verb in past participle. That will be a verb in simple present passive. Yeah. In the case of the past, same thing. The verb be in past is was or were. And then the main verb, the action verb, goes in past participle. So the directions were explained by the teacher. Okay, that's about the verb. But what's the point here? The point is that in a passive sentence, the focus is on the thing. The focus is on the object, not on the person. Now you're going to tell me, when do I use this? Okay. When do I speak in passive? Usually, for example, when you're giving a report on something, I don't know, I'm reporting a catastrophe, an earthquake. Okay, so I would say the earthquake was, let me think about it. Oh, there were a lot of victims in the earthquake. The city was hit by the earthquake and many people died. Survivors were taken to this place. So I'm reporting like a little bit outside of the situation, and I use the passive. I can also use the passive when I want to be more polite. Let's imagine, I don't know, Jocelyn, you make a mistake in your work and you forget to send an email. Yeah? And I am your boss. And I'm going to tell you, I have two options. I can say, Jocelyn, you didn't send the email. Very direct, right? Active. Or I could say, the email wasn't sent. What happened? So I'm a little bit out of the situation, or speaking passive, and I'm more polite if I do it like that. Okay? It doesn't sound like accusing the person. So that could be another use of this passive. You can also use the passive when it isn't important who does the action. Let's imagine your car is broken, yeah? And somebody has to fix your car. Is it important to know the name of the person that fixed your car? What do you think, Fernando? You take your car to the mechanic. Is it important to know the name of the mechanic, or is it important to know that your car is fixed? What would be more important? If you wanna talk about it, about the situation. I would say, Juanito fixed my car, or I would pay attention. I'll just say my car is fixed. What do you think, Fernanda?
My car is fixed.
Yeah, because the important thing is the thing in this case, not the person. So we use the passive when the important thing, the focus is on the thing, not on the person, not on the person that made it. We talk about invention. In that case, it may be important to mention the person. So I would say, the Mona Lisa was painted by Leonardo da Vinci. In this case, it's important, so I could say, use by to say who made the action. Okay? Now, we're going to do some exercises because the best way to understand this is practicing. I just want you to remember this thing. I use the passive voice when my focus is on the person or the thing that is receiving the action. For me, it's not so important to say who made the action. It's not my focus. My focus is who is receiving the action. We are just going to work with these two tenses, the simple present passive and the simple past passive. But in passive, you can have future, you can have present perfect, you have continue, all the verb tenses, you can also put them in passive. But now, only these two, the present and the past simple in past. That's what we're going to work with today. So far, questions? Questions? I want you to pay a lot of attention because this could be a little bit confusing. Yeah, but you use them when you describe the pictures. You use the passive without even noticing. Yeah, so it's not something common at the same time. So let me show you something. Oh, my arrows move a little bit. But how can I change a sentence from active to passive? In active, my subject is this: Ram killed Raven, right? Don't pay attention to the arrows. I'm sorry, they move. So my object, and you can only change sentences that have object, my object becomes my subject. And then I change the verb from active, simple past, to passive, simple past past. So Ram killed Raven becomes Raven was killed by Ram. Yeah, so that's how we change it. The object becomes the subject. But let's continue. I have here some sentences that are related to the invention that we talked about. So we're going to make 5 true sentences according to what we heard. So let me give some people the chance here to think. The rest of you will help, okay? So obviously number 1, number 2, number 3. I'm going to give the first example, number 4, and number 5. For example, the dishwasher. And I have to try to remember. So the dishwasher, I can say, was invented by an American woman. Okay, so I will take like this. The dishwasher was invented by an American woman. That is true, right? That's true? Yes? Okay. Number 2, give it a try. Hugo. Hugo, ready? But Hugo lost connection, so maybe we can do it with, did you hear
I'm
the
here.
audio?
I'm sorry.
You heard the
I'm here.
audio? Yes, Hugo, but did you hear the audio or that was the time? Yes, you
No,
got it?
yeah.
Yes, okay, so you do number 2, okay? Try to make a sentence with disposable napkins.
Disposable nappies were invented by Marion Donovan.
Disposable napkins were invented by Marion Donovan? Are you sure?
Or by the bulletproof vest.
Okay, not, it could be, let me see, more than 5 million nappies. Okay, we can do it. Let's see. Now, number 3, Wendy, make a sentence with this. More than 55 million nappies were invented by Marion Donovan. Okay, so number 3, Wendy, make a sentence with this. More than 55 million nappies were invented by Marion Donovan. Okay, more than 55 million nappies
Okay, more than 55 million nappies are used every day.
Are used every day. Yes, very good. Marianne, number 4. Mrs. Graham's invention.
Mr. Graham's invention, um, uh,
We have two options. Is called or are protected. What do you think?
are protected.
But invention should be is, not are. Okay? Because we have
Okay.
invention, just one, right? So it's called what?
It's called tip
Yes, tip X.
today.
Okay, so the last sentence, Kevin. Policemen all over the world.
Policemen all over the world are protected by Marriott Donovan.
Or by the bulletproof vest. What do you think? Right here, right? Policemen all over the world are by the bulletproof vest. Okay, so all these sentences are in passive. You see, is called present passive. Was invented, simple past passive. Are protected, present passive. Were invented, past passive. Are used, present. You see, is, was, are, were, are. So the verb be in present or in past, according to the sentence, and the action verb always in past participle. Yeah, so that's what you have to remember for the verb. Now, we are going to go to Moodle and we're going to do some exercises before we continue. Okay, we're going to work with this part of the inventions. Then we're going to do some exercises with the past. Yeah, so let me show you what you're going to do. Let me clear this. Please, if there's something that you don't understand, let me know. Okay, don't stay quiet. Let me know if there's something that is not clear, because sometimes people find it a little difficult, the part of the past. Yeah, so let me know, please. So we go to now, we enter unit 10A. Okay, we are in unit 10A, and you're going to complete the part of the listening. Yeah, just complete the names of the inventions and the sentences about the invention. Yeah, same thing. Let me show you. First activity, you're going to see it like this. So you're going to complete here the name of the invention, the dishwasher, the tip X, okay? Write the names of the inventions. That's the first activity. On the other one, you're going to make the sentences that we just made. The exercise looks like this. Okay, so the dishwasher was invented by an American woman. Okay, you complete the sentences to make them correct. Yeah. So those two exercises, let's take maybe no more than 10 minutes, okay, on the two exercises. So 10 minutes, if it's less, better, because I have a lot to do here. So go ahead, work on the two exercises. They're very simple. And let's do that. If you need to listen again, listen again. Okay, if you can't remember the names of the people. Make sure that you write the words correctly. Okay?
Teacher, what is the first activity?
The first activity is the listening, this one, the one that you see on the screen. Here you have to put the dishwasher, for example. That was the first one, okay? The dishwasher. Then, what are the inventions here? Okay, we already made them. If you have to listen again, okay? If you remember, well, good for you. Yes, tell me.
I forget the letter T in the last word.
Okay, if you have a little spelling mistake, don't worry.
Yes,
I will correct it.
sorry.
But make sure that you write them correct.
Thank you.
Okay. Now, there are only two exercises, the ones that we have already done together.
In my case, same is putting an X, but it's correct the answer.
Okay, I will leave this in the screen so you can see. Tip X, that's the way that you write it. Washing machine, hair dryer. Well, you cannot see this, but it's bulletproof. If there's a spelling mistake, I will let it pass. Okay, I will correct it later.
Miss,
Tell me.
in the one that we need to write bulletproof, I wrote bulletproof, but without the
Okay, the dash.
uh-huh.
Okay, don't worry, don't worry. These little mistakes I will correct. Okay, yes, go ahead.
Thanks.
In Nayeli, don't worry. Don't worry about the hyphen. Yeah, if you didn't put the hyphen, that's okay. I'll check it. Yeah. Now we know next time bulletproof has this hyphen, right? Okay, let me see. People, are you finished? Okay, done. Okay, let me see the other one. Okay. Check. Okay, 3 more minutes. 3 minutes, 3 minutes. And we may do the exercises, grammar exercises here together, okay? Here in Moodle, instead of going to the slides. So 3 minutes, and then we're going to work together with these 2 exercises. Don't worry, Fernanda. We'll check everybody. Okay. We're correct.
Miss, complete with present or past passive?
Yeah, but that we're going to do it together. Yeah, give me the chance to work with you at least the first 2 or 3 exercises together. Okay, just give me a second. So if you have questions, you can let me know. 1 minute, people, and we go to that one. Complete with the present or the past tense. Okay, if you are finished, open it. Well, don't open it yet because then you're going to run out of time. Just look at my screen first. And here we go. Okay, what I want us to do together, first of all, what are we going to do here? We're going to complete with the present or with the past passive. Remember, present passive, am, is, or are, and the verb in past participle. Past passive, was or were, and the verb in past participle. So the first thing that I need to determine is if the sentence is in present or the sentence is in past. Yeah, to be able to put the verb in the correct tense. The first one, the Eiffel Tower in 1889. So if I see in 1889, the sentence talks about the past, right? Then I have the verb complete. So what would I do? Was or were, and complete in past participle. So the Eiffel Tower was completed in 1889. Is that clear? Yes? No? Yes. Okay. I don't want you to tell me the answer. I just want you to tell me if the sentence talks about the present or talks about the past. Don't tell me the answer yet. Just present or past.
Past.
Sentence number 1.
Present.
Why present? It says many
Past,
of the
past,
things we use
past.
every day, past. Okay.
Past.
Sentence number 2. In the UK, most children in the state school.
Present.
Present.
Present. Number 3. Australia by Captain Hook in 1770.
Past.
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 Yes. Number 4. What do you think? This morning, I up by the neighbor's dog. Present or past?
Past.
Past. This morning, already passed. Yeah. Number 5. Cricket in the summer in the UK.
Present.
It's present. Number 6. The songs on this album last year. That's an easy one.
Past.
Past.
Past. Number 7. Nowadays, a lot of toys in China.
Present.
Present.
Present. Nowadays, a fact, right? Number 8. Carols are songs which at Christmas.
Past.
Past.
Present.
Present. Past or present?
Present.
Present. We're talking about a fact. Okay? It's a fact. Number 9. These birds in Northern Europe.
Present.
Present.
Present. And the last one. Rome in a day. It's the same. And we say we're talking about build, not wield. It's a B. Okay? Build. What do you think? Number 10, present or past?
Past.
Past. Okay, now I'm going to give these sentences to people. Now you know if they're present or past. So what we need to do is just to put the verb in the correct tense. Ginger, you're going to do number 1. Melina, are you there? Melina. Okay, you do number 2, Melina. Number 3, Jocelyn. Number 4, Fernanda. Number 5, Ricardo. Number 6, Gonzalo. Number 7, Damaris. Number 8, Alexander. Number 9, Marianne. And number 10, Kevin. Okay? I give you time to think. When you're ready, just open your microphone and tell me this is the answer. Remember, if it was present, is, or are, and the verb that you have in parentheses in past participle. If you say that it's the past, was or were, and the verb that you have in parentheses in past participle. Okay? Whenever you're ready, tell me your number and tell me your answer. Okay, Fernanda, what was your number?
Number 4.
Number 4. So this morning I
Was woken.
Yes, very good. Was woken up by the neighbor's dog. Excellent, Fernanda. Who else is ready? Nobody else? Ginger, Melina, Jocelyn, Ricardo, Gonzalo, Damaris, Alexander.
In the UK, most children was educated.
Okay, but if we have children, Melina, we use was or were?
Where?
Where, but this sentence is in present or is in past? We said that this sentence was in present. So now, in present, we use am, is, or are. In the case of children, what do you put? Am, is, or are?
Are.
Are. So we put children are, and as you say, educated. So in UK, most children are educated in a state school. Okay, this will be a present passive sentence. Who else is ready? Thank you, Melina. Number 3.
Yes.
Okay.
Australia was discovered by Captain Cook in 1770.
Yes, very good. Very good, Jocelyn. Australia was discovered. Okay, Kevin, which was your number?
Number 10.
Okay. Rome?
Rome wasn't built in a day.
Wasn't built in a day. Very good. Excellent. Who else is ready?
Cricket, 5.
Number 5. Okay, cricket?
Cricket is played in the summer in the UK.
It's played. Yes, very good. Cricket is played in the summer in the UK. Okay, Ginger.
Many of the things we use every day were invented by women.
Okay, I was looking at this and I couldn't find. Okay, were invented. Yes, very good. Were invented by women. What else? Number 6, 7, 8, and 9 I'm missing. Damaris, go ahead. Which number?
7.
Number 7. Nowadays?
Nowadays, a lot of toys are made in China.
Yes, China. Excellent. Nowadays, a lot of toys are made in China. Marianne?
Number 9 is aren't
Yes.
usually seen.
Aren't usually. When we have the word usually, we're talking about routines. So that tells us is a present. Aren't usually seen in Northern Europe. Okay, I'm missing number 6 and I'm missing number. Okay.
Carols are songs which are sung at Christmas.
Are sung at Christmas. Yes, very good. And 6, who has number 6? Let me see. Gonzalo. Is Gonzalo ready? Let me see, maybe not here anymore. Okay, Gonzalo is not here anymore. Who wants to do number 6? Who can tell me number 6? The song on this album, and we say is the past.
Was record.
Where? Okay, recorded. And recorded last year. Let's finish. Let's see if everything is okay.
Sorry, can I have another chance? Because I start the exercise
You're out of time?
before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So there you go. There we have the answers. I'm going to freeze my screen. Do your exercise, and then we're going to do the other. I'll erase that for you, Alison. Give me a second. Okay, there you go. Can do it again. So now, people, take some time, maybe a few minutes, and work on this. Okay, you have it on the screen. And then we're going to do the other exercise. Let me see, I have something in the chat box. Okay, Paula, go ahead. Okay, Marian, I'm going to correct your grade, okay, because you didn't use the contraction, but it's still okay. Yeah, so I'm going to correct that now. Okay, let's take 2 more minutes, okay, and then we continue for the next to the next exercise. Okay, Elizabeth and Aaron, I also correct yours. You were missing one letter in the word discovered. Yeah, now it's corrected. Make sure that you're writing correctly. Let me see, Nayeli, what happened? Okay, Mayerly, I will correct yours. The problem is the apostrophe. Please make sure that you find the correct apostrophe. I'm correcting the grade right now. Okay, so let's continue. And we have one more exercise that we're going to do today. Then I'm going to make all of you go to Alticia, okay? Because I made a report yesterday, as I was saying at the beginning of the class, I only have like 15 students or I don't know, maybe 18. And some people haven't done anything there, okay? So it's important that you start. So let's do the other exercise. In this exercise, we're going to write sentence, okay? Sorry, a little bit slow at the moment. So let's go to the second exercise on passive. Let's work half of it together and the other half, you're going to do it by yourself. Okay. What are you going to do? Pay attention here. What we are going to do is to make the change from active to passive, okay? As I showed you before. Here we have, Shakespeare wrote Hamlet in 1603. The highlighted word that is Hamlet is the object. It will become the subject of the sentence at the beginning. Then the verb wrote, that is in simple past, I'm going to change it to the simple past passive, was written. Then I'm going to put by, and then I'm going to put the subject, yeah? And then whatever else you have next to the sentence, okay? Let me do the first one. Well, it's already done for you. It says, Jonathan Ive designed the iPod and the iPhone. So the object, the iPod and the iPhone goes at the beginning. Designed is in past, So my verb will be were designed. Then I put the word by, and then I put the person, Jonathan I. Yeah, that's how I'm going to change from active to passive. Let's do it together. I'll do number 2. Number 3 would be Wendy. Are you ready, Wendy? Number 3. Number 4, Elizabeth. Number 5, Corina. Number 6, Jimmy. Number 7, Hugo. And number 8, Nicolás. Okay? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I'm going to do number 2. Most Mediterranean countries produce olive oil. Olive oil. Produce is in present or in past? Somebody tell me quickly, open your microphone. Produce, present or past?
Present.
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 Olive oil, singular or plural?
Singular.
Singular.
Okay, so, well, actually it's a non-countable, but use a singular verb. Olive oil is produced, and then I put by most Mediterranean countries. Yep. So I'm going to change from the active sentence to a passive sentence. Yeah. The focus on the thing, on the person changes to the focus on the other. So number 3 was Wendy. Number 4, Elizabeth. Number 5, Corina. 6, Jimmy. 7, Hugo. 8, Nicolás. Whenever you're ready, open your microphone and let me know.
Yes, Uranus was discovered by Herschel in 1781.
Yes, very good. Was discovered by Herschel. (1781). Okay, very good, Wendy. Let me see who else is ready. Okay, tell me when you're
I'm
ready.
ready.
Okay, go ahead. Number?
Number 8.
Okay.
Daihatsu cars are made in Japan.
Are made in Japan. Okay, here there's no point to put by they. Okay. It will be by them if we put it like that. Okay, by them. But let's put it right there. It's not important. Okay, it's not important. When it's a pronoun, you usually don't put it. Somebody else is ready?
Me.
Okay, go ahead.
Number 5.
5.
Yes, Mr. and Mrs. Carr and Percy was right.
But we have to Mr. and Mrs. Are you
Okay,
sure it was? Where?
Were painted in 2000.
Let's put the by
in
first.
one-
By?
in 19. Were painted by David Hockney in 1970 to 1971. Sorry, thank you.
Okay. If I read correctly. Elizabeth.
Number 4. The Men in Black films was directed by Barry Sonnenfeld.
Was or were?
Were.
Were. Okay, we have films. By Barry. Correct? Jimmy.
Black Suit Shoes was not written by Elvis Presley.
It wasn't written by Elvis. Okay, and number 7, I think it was Hugo.
It's me. The Harry Potter books were written by J.K. Rowling.
Okay, wait for me to check it to see if we have to put here by them, but usually we don't put by them because not important. But let me finish it so you can do it correctly. I need to clean up my computer. Very slow. There we go. Oh, was painted. It's a name. I'm sorry. It's the name of the painting, so it's just one. Okay, so was painted and the rest is of Mr. and Mrs. Clark and Percy is the name of the paint. So that's why it's just one thing. So it was. Now you do it correctly. Go ahead, complete this exercise. Hopefully in no more than 5 minutes. So we can take the last 10. So everybody enters Alticia and I want to see you. Okay. So complete this exercise. Is it clear? Do you have any questions about the passive? Let me know, please, if you have questions. Yes, Marianne, tell me.
Teacher, second opportunity, please,
Second opportunity.
because please.
You ran out of time?
No, because it tell me that they are incorrect, but I don't understand why I have the same thing.
Okay, let me check. Yeah, let me check.
Okay.
It's kind of weird because it's the same answer. I don't know why it marks it wrong. Okay, I will put it again, give you another opportunity, but
thank you, teacher.
You have the same thing. I don't know why it's wrong. Okay, there you go, Maria. Yes, Nayeli, tell me. Okay, let me check yours. Okay, it's a spelling mistake.
Miss,
Yes.
Me también, por
Also you? Okay.
Teacher, a question. What is the mistakes in the number 5? And were painted by David Howling in 90.
It has to be was. Okay, why there's a mistake? Because I took them as two people, but it's not two people, it's the name of one painting. That's why it has to be was and not were. I even correct, I think it was Elizabeth that said was, or I don't know whom, but I thought there were two people, but it's not two people, it's the name of one painting. That's why it makes it singular. Yeah? That's why. It needs to be was and not were.
Okay, thank
you. You're welcome.
Miss, can I have another opportunity? Because I confused the verb. I don't know why, but
Okay, don't worry. Let me. I didn't see who was talking to me. I'm sorry, I didn't recognize the voice. Alexander? Okay. Maybe Alexander and okay, there you go. I'm sorry, I forgot to freeze the screen. Those are the answers that we did together. Okay, let me leave it there.
Miss opportunity, please.
Okay. Who talked to me, Aaron?
Yes.
Okay. As long as you're working here in class, paying attention, you will always get the opportunity. Okay. Okay, if you're finished, I know Nicolas is finished, Ginger is finished, Jimmy, Melina,
I
Fernanda
finished, Miss.
finished. Yeah, I know there's a lot of people finished, but don't go yet. If you are finished, these last minutes of class, I want you to do one of two things. You can either upload your Flipgrid video if you haven't, or enter Alticia and work on Alticia for these last minutes. Okay, I don't want you to go. I want you to do one of these two things. I'm going to go to Flipgrid and I'm going to tell the people, well, I have it in my cell phone, but I'm going to show you. People that haven't uploaded the video yet, this is your opportunity.
Miss,
Because,
es un video, ¿verdad?
Yeah, you already did it, Meli. Now,
Sí, ya, Alticia también ya terminé.
You are in Alticia, you finished? Okay.
Sí.
So then you're done. No, the Flipgrid video, I only have Melina, Dante, Alexander, Kevin, Elizabeth, Hugo, Jimmy, Marianne, Nayeli, Damaris, Corina, Jocelyn, Alan, Aaron, and Fernando. Okay. If I didn't mention your name, that means that you're missing the video. I have 15 responses. I should have 27. So if you finish the exercise, go to Flipgrid, record your video. okay, because it's already passed. So it's not going to close, but you have to do it. And then in Alticia, I'm missing people. Okay, let me check again. I made a report, and there's a lot of people that haven't done anything yet. If it's not your case, it's okay. You're okay. Yeah. But let me tell you, so then you're not going to say, oh, the teacher didn't warn me about this. Okay.
Miss, how to enter to Artesia?
Okay, how do you enter to Alticia? When you go to your course, I'm going to stop sharing, stop freezing my screen now. Here, Darwin. You get into your course and you have this that says Alticia Estudiante. Can you see that in your Moodle? Yes, Darwin?
Yes.
Okay, click there. Click there. And then do everything that it tells you and you can start working on that. Who I don't have in Alticia? Okay, I have Fernanda. I have Ricardo, Molina, Gonzalo, Ginger, Damaris, Alexander, Marianne, Kevin, Wendy, Elizabeth, Jocelyn, Corina, Mayerly. What else? Let me see. Darwin, you're already there. In Alticia, you have it. Jimmy.
A question, Miss. You can
Yes.
see the progress, my progress in Alticia?
Yes, I can see your progress. Give me a second. No progress yet. So right now, do an exercise or 2 or 3, and you should have a progress. Okay?
But that's mine. But okay.
Yeah, that's no progress yet.
But that's
Can you do some exercises? Ricardo, you're talking about.
yes.
I thought it was Darwin talking to me. Okay, Ricardo, let me check your progress. Have you okay, Ricardo. "57, you're done. Okay, but keep practicing. It's not a bad idea.
Okay, that's
Keep
fine.
practicing. But you're done.
Miss,
You're done.
Miss, until when can I do all the activities?
Okay, you have to finish the 50% before the course is over. Okay, that means before the 11th of April. You have to finish the 50%. Okay, that's the goal. But I still have people that are not even there. Okay, that's what worries me. Then you're going to try to do everything in one day. Maybe difficult. Okay, so Jimmy is there, Dante, Ingrid, Hugo, Nicolás, María Emilia, Nayeli, Aaron, Andrés, Alan. Okay, if you don't see your name here, that means that you have to click and enter Alticia. Okay, so do these 2 things. If you are done, you are on Alticia, you upload your video, and you finish your exercises, you can disconnect now. Okay, and see you tomorrow. That will be our last day of this week. Oh, somebody uploaded the video, Ginger. Oh, you entered Ginger just now. Okay, so you have to upload your video. Okay, finish, everybody? Yes?
Teacher, a question.
Yes,
Can I the video the end of class?
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Actually, we only have 1 minute or 0 minutes. You're not going to finish now, but do it. Do it.
I
Okay?
ready.
It's a video that is not going to take not even 1 minute. Okay, so very simple. Just be spontaneous.